Hello, how are you? Um, I just wanted to make this video to show, I'm not even sure what it is I want to show today. Just kind of want to talk to you, my fellow Kiarians and chronic pain sufferers and EDS and depression and just everything we go through that's invisible and the rest of the world doesn't see it. As many of you know, my children and I have been having a pretty rough time lately, and several of my Kiari family and spiritual family reached out to help us, and fleshly family, sorry. It's just been the outpouring of love has been great. And so we are very grateful to be blessed with you all. But that being said, a struggle is still a struggle. It has been such a tough time for the kids and I. Just there's so much guilt that comes with being a single parent who's also a chronic pain sufferer and has a chronic illness. And so you take what you already can't do. You can't be two parents, no matter how hard you try. It's just not the way we were created and programmed. And then you add a chronic illness to it, and now you're not even one parent. You feel like you're half a parent sometimes, three quarters of a parent, a quarter of a parent. It like literally depends on the day. And it affects everything, how much you can work, the attention you can pay to your kids, the attention you can pay to your spiritual responsibilities. It just affects everything. So we struggle. It is the nature of our life. And my kids are ride or die kids. Like, they ride with me through the struggles, not because they have no choice. Like, oh, well, you're their mom, they have no choice. No, they, to a certain extent, actually do have choices and have been given choices. And they choose to ride with me. They, among their choices could be they could mentally check out and leave me to handle all of this by myself and just look at me like, so what? Where's my eats? Where's my sleeps? That's your job, which is true. But no, my kids don't check out. They ride with me the whole way. And as much as I try to protect them, my babies work just as hard to try to protect me. It's so funny. They always laugh and they tell me, "We're your husband." And I'm like, okay, that sounds creepy, but I get what they mean. That being said, last night, I guess, was what you could call, what a lot of people call a come to Jesus moment for our family. We sat down for our weekly family worship and it didn't happen. Like, we sat down together and the exhaustion, the mental, emotional, and physical exhaustion of the events of the past few weeks just kind of exploded, and there were tears, and there was some yelling, there was some apologizing, there was some I love yous, and there was tears. I mean, it was just, it ran the gamut of the emotional spectrum. And we all just went to bed and the kids just passed out. Unfortunately for me, that wasn't what happened. I went to bed expecting to pass out because, if you think tears are exhausting, then add that to having a chronic illness, that's causes you chronic pain, and that crying takes up 5 spoons by itself. You, I was wiped emotionally, mentally, like it hurt to blink, but I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't fall asleep. Just, my mind was overactive. Eventually I had to take something to help me fall asleep, and I don't like having to do that. But that's one of the reasons they prescribe these things for us, and a lot of people don't understand. They will look and they don't understand why you have a tray of medications. What do you need that for? You need, only crazy people take this. No, 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 no. That's not crazy people meds. That is, your brain is running on RPMs of 5,000 RPMs at a moment, and you need to chill that out because you can't sleep. You are burning out. You can't function. So I did that, and I still wound up coming into work late today. I'm still exhausted. Like, my head is banging. You know, I try to make up for it by, okay, let me make sure I at least look as professional, as possible. Can you tell? I couldn't even put on my eyebrows right today. Like, I have two different eyebrows. Like, what is that? And makeup? Yeah, no. It took everything I had just to try to dress decently and get into work and use my inhaler, pop a few more pills, non-narcotic, of course, and slowly do my job, because disability has denied me 3 times, and yada yada yada. And so no, this is not a woe is me post. This is a hi, my name is Tiffany Antoinette Fogarty, and I am a Kiarian, and I'm talking to my fellow Kiarians, whether you have it or you have a family member with it or someone who has an invisible illness that's equally as horrific. It's not a woe is me moment. It's this is our life, and sometimes we like to hear that someone else understands what we're going through. We're not hypochondriacs. We don't like taking the meds we do. And I know one thing I have not been doing, I have fallen off on taking my Thrive. I mentioned that several videos back. The Thrive products by Lavelle were helping me so much because the capsule gave me the energy that I needed to get through the day, but it was slow release, natural energy. It never made me jittery because I have a very sensitive system. Like one Red Bull and I'm like, so, and then the patch, oh my goodness. Besides all the other benefits of the patch that I've talked about before, I may talk about in the future, what I love most about the patch is its pain relieving qualities, because yeah, pain can be everywhere and all over the place. But for me to be able to function, my worst and most annoying and nagging pain is in the back of my neck, because besides the Chiari, which affects all of this anyway, I have cervical kyphosis, which, a lot of you, I know you know what cervical kyphosis is. There's no curve in the spine of my neck. It is straight, so the tension is wrong. It causes pain. But if I put my patch directly on the back of my neck during the day, the patch is actually a wearable vitamin. It's not some crazy thing. It's literally the world's first wearable vitamin. But something about putting it where the pain is, and those vitamins and antioxidants leaching directly into your blood system and your skin right there where the pain is, actually helps relieve inflammation, tension, and pain. It's like beautiful. So I use that. And then, my back is jacked, so you gotta walk around at work. How do you walk around all day at work? I showed in another video before, real-time pain relief, the cream. So the patch on my neck, the real-time pain relief on my back. And I actually have a friend who's about to introduce me to a new product by Fit Team, to help me, because I get so caught up with managing the pain and managing life and managing work and managing the kids and managing, everything, that I will forget to eat. So these are little like pixie stick packet thingies that I can just throw into a bottle of water and keep it moving. So I haven't tried them yet, but for those of you of my chronic family who have no choice but to continue working, or even if it's just part-time, but you have to do it, or take care of your kids, or we have a life, homes to take care of, kids to take care of, whatever. When I try the Fit Team product, I will definitely be the first person to tell you whether or not it helps, because Lord knows, in a perfect world, I would love to be able to get up in the morning, throw on a little bit of makeup, and be chilling, maybe go for a jog. Dreams. All right, I know I rambled on enough. I gotta go. Love you all. Bye.